we're not just talking about company attraction as a primary focus, right? This is also helping existing manufacturers in the region, right, in the valley, to help them figure out when and how to use not just additive but advanced manufacturing in general, and figure out where their use cases to ultimately make you more competitive.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
My colleagues are here from America Makes to talk about the Youngstown Innovation Hub for Aerospace and Defense. Kimberly Gibson, who is now the Industrial Base Integration Director, as well as Alex Steeb, who is my work husband, and also the Operations Director for America Makes.
So we said that we wanted to be the epicenter of market-ready additive manufacturing technologies to strengthen the industrial base for aerospace and defense in the region, in Ohio, in the nation, in the world. And those are bold claims, but for anyone who knows Barb, you know that's how she is. She makes no small plans. So that is at the highest level. The Innovation Hub is here to modernize the industrial base for using additive manufacturing with a focus on aerospace and defense. Modernization of our industrial base is one of the most pressing issues of our time. And yes, there's a lot of reasons why that industrial base is atrophied. It's atrophied everywhere, not just in Youngstown. We were maybe the first victims of different policies. And now for the last 13 years, at least America Makes has been in place. But well before that, the Mahoning Valley, and I would also add Cleveland, have been battling back to reclaim a certain level of competency and try to keep everything moving forward. And I think that we've done an amazing job in this state and in this region to do just that. So this Innovation Hub is an expression of that. And with respect to how was the wealth built after World War II? It was built in advanced manufacturing. It was advanced at the time. Injection molding was an example of that. I think Austin talked about it. So what is the new wealth going to be built on this time? Again, it's still going to be manufacturing innovation. And so we believe that by putting this hub in place, evoking the genius of all of you and many others in the region, that we can build the next generation of manufacturers and the next generation of wealth.
We, about 10 days ago, received a contract from the state. We've sent back feedback, right? We're going down to Columbus on Thursday to join a hub summit, right, where there's obviously 3 other innovation hubs that have already been announced, one in Toledo around really glass making, right, but really like figuring out how to make furnace technology more effective. There's one in Dayton on digital transformation. There's one in Akron on polymers. And obviously now in Youngstown on aerospace and defense. So some of them have been longer on this journey already, so we're looking to basically figure out what best practices are, what can we learn from essentially when they fell on their face. But more importantly also then meet with higher development. The higher Department of Development is the one that administers the grant, to meet with them to step through contracting, right? But we're hopeful. I expect that we're going to be in the month of June on contract, and it really then kickstarts the activity. Well, we're obviously already talking about lead generation and those type of things to really kickstart the renovation of a 110,000 square foot facility. That YBI is really, really good at that, both in the renovation and running it.
Building.
But also all the associated programming, right? And I think it's important also to say, we're not just talking about company attraction as a primary focus, right? This is also helping existing manufacturers in the region, right, in the valley, to help them figure out when and how to use not just additive but advanced manufacturing in general, and figure out where their use cases to ultimately make you more competitive.
Thank you for being so supportive of this concept. Thank you for answering the call when we made it. This community has stood up and we are moving forward together, and I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this community and to see what we're going to do in the future.
The Department of Defense is spending generational kind of money, and this is an inflection point for this valley to take advantage of that. So it is incumbent upon all of us to make sure that you are on the field, in the game, and doing everything that you can to be a part of that supply chain.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.